Hi Virgo, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors. And lovelies, this is your WTF reading for September. I had a bit of an issue throughout August getting the August readings done, especially the latter ones. I had things breaking, things not working, things not connecting, no sound, no picture. It was a nightmare, and in the end, the other night, I had a bit of a nightmare, actually. Literally had a nightmare. And I was clearly told by Spirit, stop flogging the dead horse. Leave the August readings where they are. Don't do any more. And just allow yourself to kind of relax a bit and ease into the September readings. Because there's been so many planets. Like I think there's Mercury and Saturn are in retrograde. I think Mercury's about to come out of retrograde, but we're still in a fortnight shadow. Is that placed right? No, of course it's not. I thought it was on the bloody skew with. Anyway, cut a long story short, they said, get on with September readings, don't worry about the other readings, da 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 da. So that's why we're doing September readings. So, I've got two decks for you. We got the Seasons of the Witch. Now, Lammas was the 4th of August. But because this is so significantly tied in with the harvest, and the harvest in the UK is July and August, and then they reset the field September, October, ready for next year. So we're still going to use this Lammas deck because I think it's still relevant, especially as it's got daisies on the front. Or is that sunflowers? I think it's daisies, sunflowers, doesn't matter. Sunflowers are still around. So that's where we're getting your energy card from. But I've got this lovely new deck as well, and I can't say it. Law of Positivism. That's the one. It was created by a lady called Sharina. It's a healing oracle deck, and I resisted getting it because there's photographs in it, and I'm not over keen on photographic decks, but I have to say it's Kurdish in its background. This is the Kurdish sun, symbol of the sun there, which is really significant to them. And when you listen to the video about what this is about, there's 5 levels. So she does physical, mental, emotional, spiritual and sensual, all the 5 levels that I do, and it kind of piqued my interest. There's all different colours, green, I think it's green, blue, pink, purple. Is it yellow, the other colour? I mean, they're just stunning. Anyway, we're doing these for September to get a healing card for you as well as an energy card. So that's what we're going to do. Can I have a card for Virgo, please? Okay. And then we're going to get your energy card from the Seasons of the Witch. I finally ordered the last in the deck of the Seasons of the Witch. It's being released next year. And it is, I can't remember which one it is. I've got the in bulk one. I've got the Beltane one, but it's being, I'm sure it's the 25th of February, so it's after in bulk and before Beltane. So yeah, so we'll have all 12 decks, and I think there may be a deck on there that I haven't even opened that I can do as a giveaway. So, my darlings, would help put my glasses on, really, wouldn't it? Oh, look at this. Number 30, and it is a lion. Take a deep breath and remember that peace of mind is key to navigating your current challenges. So it's the strength of the lion that is going to help you move forward, Virgo. Now, I know that we're in your birthday season coming into September. I'm reading this on the 24th of August. So it's literally just come out of Leo into your star sign. So I have to say, I think that that is probably quite significant for anybody who is a cusper. Very nice. Let's put that one in there. It's number 30. So threes are always celebrations. So, yeah, perhaps you're celebrating peace of mind. Oh, nice. 39. Add it together, it's 12. Add it together again, it's another 3. 2 3s come out. When I flow with my energy, I flow with the energy of life. So perhaps you felt a little bit stuck over the last few months. I do get a strong essence that that may be changing for you. Very nice. Maybe changing, maybe easing up, especially as you've got kind of like the crescent moon in this, and then you've got the star in that. So that would indicate that there is possibly a manifestation that you've been asking for is going to happen, because your energy is now flowing more freely than it has in the past few months. There we go. Facing your fears and taking your power back for Virgo, please. Blimey. I have to say, Taurus pulled out a lot of court cards as well for this reading, so this does not surprise me. Movement and journey, please, for Virgo for September. Oh, nice. What you can do about the situation. Blimey, that come out quick. What's out of your hands? Outcome, please, for Virgo. Okay. Okay, my lovelies. Oh, you got the star twice. Nice. Okay, so what started your WTF for September, you have got the Queen of Wands. Now, when the Queen of Wands comes into your reading, male or female, this is going to be either somebody who is Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, possibly, maybe not that, but fiery, very passionate in what they're doing. This queen is particularly lovely. I really like her. She lives life to the full with passion and desire, and she just knows when she waves that magic wand, whatever it is she wants, she's going to get. And perhaps it's because you are a cusper with Leo that perhaps you get that feeling from that you can just wave a magic wand and things seem to appear for you. And right in behind that Queen of Wands, this is going to be around projects, plans and people. In comes the High Priest calling you into the standing stones for protection. He is there to tell you that although you appear to do everything by magic, he's saying that there is a traditional element to be added to that. So it may be that you are in a traditional faith. It could be that you're in a traditional relationship, that sort of thing, but it doesn't hold you back. It seems to surge you forward. You are highly protected, and this priest comes in to say there's nothing wrong in learning more. There's nothing wrong in picking up a book. There's nothing wrong in investigating and looking at where you want to take yourself next. And the Queen of Wands is there to make sure that whatever magic it is that you want is going to happen. Very nice start to the reading. So, facing your fears and taking your power back. There may have been some issues or problems, Virgo, around emotional turmoil recently with the King of Chalices. Now, I don't particularly like the King of Chalices. I make no bones about it. It's usually going to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, male or female. But here's this king, and I always thinks he looks bloody smug, to be honest with you. He'll raise a glass to you, he'll sit and eat with you, but it'd be fucked if he's going to tell you how he feels. Now, it may be that you've not been able to express yourself fully over the last few months, and this king is a representation of how you feel. You want to sit with people, you want to talk to them, but you don't particularly want to. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of like, yeah, I'll raise a glass to you, but I don't really want to be here. Yeah, it's that kind of attitude. Now, in this particular card, you have got 3 wasps and 1 honeybee. And it's almost like if they found the honeybee that they would kill it. So there's this massive blockage for you at the moment where your emotions aren't flowing very freely, but you're also putting yourself into a situation where maybe you want to present yourself as the honeybee, which is highly spiritual. It's highly sensitive. Honeybees are 9 times out of 10 female, especially the workers. And perhaps there's an absolute essence around you that you feel that other people are getting to you. And that's where the blockage is coming from. I don't think, I don't know so much. I was going to say, I don't think that people are purposefully trying to get on your last fucking nerve. But I do you know what, perhaps they are? I don't know. But it's almost like you're like, oh, fucking leave me alone. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. I really don't want to do this anymore. And the reason I'm saying that, this is you facing your fears. Perhaps you need to be more honest about that you don't want to be around people, that you don't want those conversations, you don't want to raise a glass to people. But taking your power back is the 6 of Pentacles, and you do see that there is a correlation between giving and taking with dignity and grace. Now, the 6 of Pentacles, these 2 ladies have got a really honest transaction going on. One has got the flowers, the other one's got the penny. They're happy to do that exchange. However, this creature here is the creature that's got his hand out because he thinks he's entitled to something. Now, he's got dice in his hand because he's rolled his dice, he's taken his chances. So what I'm going to say to you is be careful that there is not somebody in the mix that is constantly got their hand out, that is trying to take something from you that they're not entitled to. It could be a scammer. It could be that you've experienced a scam recently and it's not you for, literally not you for 6. But I get it. It's not just about scamming money or scamming items out of you. I get that this could be emotional scamming as well. So just know that if there is somebody around who seems to think that they're entitled, they may be the person that's getting on your last nerve rather than a collective lot of people. But just know with your emotional state, don't try and force the issue. You're an earth sign, so you like to be very grounded, Virgo. You don't like that feeling that the wave of emotions coming over you. You understand the need to it at times, but you don't particularly like it. Now, because you're a Virgo, you kind of present as the Earth Mother, wanting to offer love and comfort to other people. But I do get the significance here that perhaps it's your turn to accept love and comfort from other people. But please err on the side of caution with this particular creature. So your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, and why it may be fucked. Maybe a little bit, maybe a blockage in the way. And you've got the Oak King coming. Procrastination, not quite seeing things for how they are, not really seeing the wood for the trees. You need a different perspective on things because right now you're a bit PO'd. It's like, I can't work out whether she's PO'd because she doesn't know where her fourth cup is, or whether she's PO'd because she's seen it and she really doesn't want it from that person. Whichever way round it is for you, you need to be a little bit more honest about what it is that you want. That person is trying to offer you the fourth chalice and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, really? Or perhaps you haven't seen it. You're like, well, where the fuck is it? Well, it's behind you, love. You're just in that kind of situation where I'm getting that your heart's not in it. Whatever this is, your heart is not in it. You want to see it from a different perspective, but you really can't be bothered. And this is what I'm getting from this as well. Perhaps you do want to know where your fourth chalice is, but you really can't be bothered. Or perhaps you say, like I've said, you've seen where it is and you're like, oh, I really can't be bothered. There is a block around you with the Page of Wands, and this little page is coming in trying to magically move that block with their innocence, literally. So that little page could be Aries, Leo or Sag. It's the younger generation. So just know they could try to magically move a block for you, but I get that the block is yourself at the moment. You are blocking yourself from moving on. And just looking at these cards, you have got a really good mixture there. Quite a balanced mixture of cards there. But I don't get at all that you are feeling balanced going into September. And it may well take a good couple of weeks for you to actually feel like you're able to do that manifestation, that you're able to look at what else it is that you need to learn and to face your fears and take your power back. But definitely a different perspective is required, and this permission to allow this little page to move those blocks out of the way. And it may be that you're going to be talking this through with that little page. So your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. You got the 19, the Sun. It's the best card in the deck. This is high days and holidays. This is heydays and way days. This is like the best summer's day you've ever had in your life. Times it by 1,000. Now, when you add the 19 together, it comes to a 10. You don't leave it there, so it's a number 1. 10 is a completion. 1 is a new beginning. There is something very summery and sunshine ahead of you. You got the 4 of Wands coming in. It's going to be a celebration. It could be an engagement, marriage, wedding, anniversary. But it could even be a business venture. But there is going to be a celebration in front of you in September. And then right in behind that on your movement and journey, you've got the 7 of Chalices. This is your options, choices and blessings. Now, all those chalices are yours. You can choose one. You can choose all of them. It's entirely up to you. They've got different levels of being full, half empty, however you want to feel like it. The warning with this particular 7 is these are yours. Do not let the gossips try to make up your mind for you which ones you are going to nurture, because then you are doing it for other people and not for yourself. Make sure that your choices are clear and that you are clear about what it is that you are choosing to take away with you. So, what can you do about this situation? Oh, you've got a power couple on the table. You have got the Page of Chalices. Now, the Page of Chalices is going to tell you, do you remember me saying about your emotions being dammed up? In comes the Page of Chalices. There's your dam. Your emotions are dammed up a little bit. That little beaver's been working really hard. And this little page is coming in and reminding you there was a time when you felt happy and you felt like you belonged. And they want you to go back to that time, grab that energy and bring it forward with you. Oh, for goodness sake, really? So your little person with his little chalice there is coming in as a knight. Could be a younger generation, could be somebody younger than you, but they're coming in and they're offering you a chalice. Not wholeheartedly, because the arm's not outstretched, but he's like, yeah, is the chalice, is the chalice. It's very immature, is the chalice type of thing. Now, it could be an apology coming in towards you. And what I'm going to say is give it fair hearing. Doesn't mean that you've got to accept any of it. But it also could be a chalice that they are offering you with their love and their dreams and their hopes in it. They're not quite sure how you're going to receive that. So just know that just give them a little bit of time to explain what it is behind it. You may well be surprised that it's not what you think it's going to be. And you're going to be really grateful having given that person that time to explain what it is. Because right in behind that, you've got the King of Wands. Now, he is the master manifester. He's got this wand. He's got the fire for passion and desire. He's been it, seen it, and done it. And he is this king who, when he makes plans and focuses, it just happens for him. He just makes no bones that he is the master manifester. Now, he is also this king that works on passion and desire, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. And when he really means what he's going to do, he really means it. He's a no-nonsense king. I would put him on an equal par with the King of Swords. They're both no-nonsense kings. They want to get on with a project and a plan. And if you get in their way, they're not going to like it very much. But they do like helping people out. And as I say, there is a power couple on the table. The King of Wands and the King and the Queen of Wands. Both could be male or female. The difference with the kings is that they just know everything is their birthright. And they can be quite arrogant, especially the fire signs. They can be quite arrogant with their knowledge and wisdom, and they don't mean to be, but they tend to be quite highly educated. And it does come across as an arrogance, but it's not intended that way. It's just their mannerisms that makes them look and feel that they're a bit arsey, to be honest. So what's out of your hands? There is a walking away happening. You're walking towards a slightly open door. It's just ajar and it's illuminated for you. You've got no idea what's on the other side, but you're not looking over your shoulder. You're not particularly bothered about what you've left behind, but you are definitely, the universe is saying if you don't do this walking away, it's going to happen regardless. You've been working towards this for quite a while. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is my craftsman. He is honing in on his craft. He's understanding that he's about to step into the master craftsman's shoes with this wonderful new beginning of the Ace of Wands. Projects, plans and people coming in. There's these sweet cherries here ready to be eaten. They're your options, choices and blessings. So what the universe is saying, there is a walking away required from you. And if you don't do it, they're going to push you into the situation where, yes, you're a hard worker. Yes, you are the craftsman of your art, your work, whatever it is that you do, but you cannot ignore this new beginning that's being offered to you by the universe, because they won't allow that to slip past you. So, reconnecting to your true self. Here you are with the number 3. It's the Earth Mother. You've got lots of 3s on this table. You've got 3 cards here, 3 cards here, 3 cards here, 3 cards here. There's loads of 3s on the table, and I ain't even looked to say about, and you got another 3 here, because that's the 3 of Pentacles. So just know, if you are looking at the number 3 and you are seeing lots of combinations of 3, so 3-3 or 3-33 or 3-3-3-3, or the third of the third, do you see what I mean? There's a lot of correlation around it. Now, if you do the multiples of the 3s on the table, you got 3, 6, 9, 12. Add it together, it's another bloody 3. There's a lot of 3s around you. I don't know if it's somebody's lucky number. I don't know if it's something that you're stumbling across an awful lot, but there is definitely the correlation of the number 3 around you. Please do not ignore it. In comes the Earth Mother. This is completely you, Virgo. She has got bare feet because she understands the vibrations of the planet and the magic that comes up into the legs and into the body. She is fully pregnant, and that would indicate that there is a birth of some sort. Maybe there is a pregnancy around you. Maybe you're just birthing an idea, a project, a plan, something that you're really interested in, but it is going to bring you the cornucopia. Now, the cornucopia can offer you a lot of different abundance, but I'm getting that the cornucopia in this particular instance is offering you the emotional stability that you've been hoping for quite some time. So just know that that is absolutely on its way to you. 3 of Pentacles is my collaboration card. It may be that you will need to forge a collaboration at some point in the future for yourself to feel completely grounded, and to move yourself away from the situation where you are in a bit of a pickle, holding on to emotions that should have long since been spent, holding on to things that you should have let go of quite some time ago now. This is nothing new. I'm not telling you anything new. I am telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So I don't know if there's anybody left listening to this, but I will say, if this has come close to what you're thinking and feeling at the moment, it is coming to a close. And my guess is that it will come to a close with Mercury going direct. So you will be free and clear of all this negativity that you've created around yourself by about the middle of September. And the reason I say that is because you have got the star coming in here. It's a 17. Add it together, it's a number 8. This is communication. You've got this fairy in the water, and she's beckoning you to get into the healing water, the eternal waters. Eternally, they just flow. Now, she is indicative of Aquarius. She knows that she is the holder of the vessels of water and not the water itself. But she also knows that that water needs to keep running freely in order for any healing to be processed properly. And as you're doing that, you will clear the decks out to allow new things to come in and grow. And that's when your star card will start to show itself more clearly. And I have to say, I've just been told, go back to numbers again, because they're giving me between the 8th of the 9th and the 17th of the 9th as your time to recoup and start feeling more like your old self again. It's a bit of a reading, isn't it? I don't even know if any of that made any sense. So, let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance for Virgo for September. Anything else after that nice lot just dropped out? So, we have got Druid. Hold this space. Don't let anybody push you about. Don't let anybody push you out of a situation. You need to hold fast to what it is that you know true in your heart. Do not let anybody tell you differently. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Don't just put up with crumbs that somebody else is leaving out for you. Moon, take note of your intuitive messages. That's that inner voice, that 3 seconds that tells us that something's good, bad or indifferent. Please take notice of it. It's very important for the month of September. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions, my darlings. You've got a lot of fire in here. You had the King and the Queen and the Ace of Fire coming in and giving you that story of passion and desire, projects, plans and people. And then you've got the Fire Guardian coming in saying ignite your passions. And don't forget that passion is also a feeling. And when I'm saying that your feelings are blocked, it could be that your passion, your zest for life has just been blocked for a while and you need that to be unblocked. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Drum, dream and journey. And last but not least, stag, with trust and thrive. Lovelies, wherever you are in the world, please be safe and I will catch you in the next reading.